switch. It has 3-band EQ with notch, cut, and boost for mid and bass, and sweep for treble. You got custom shop pickups there from Bacchus. You got hardware is by Gotoh. Got 5-string bridge on this model. On the neck, the fretboard is 21 frets. It's an Indian rosewood, and it has this lovely Pearloid binding. It's very smart. There's some detail on that there. You can see it matches the scratch plates. Very, very smart. The black hardware is by Gotoh, as I said. These tuning heads are very rugged, with wide winders and large cogwheels on the back. Very hard wearing. On the back, you've got access to your circuitry and battery compartment. You can see the wedging on the back there is designed for fit to your body. And here, likewise, on the neck, you have this V-shaped wedge at the bottom there for ease of access for your hand, your fretting hand. The neck plate there is set in a little rubber cup to prevent it from scratching the body. So they've really thought about this instrument when they put it together. And there you go, it's a beautiful instrument. Okay, so let me just run a loop with this thing. We'll record a bass line and some accompaniment with it. Demonstrate the low B to you. Going over that. I'm going to change the tone a bit. I'm just going to dial the rear pickup, boost the mid. Turn the loop up a little bit. Okay. Some harmonics. Just really subtle. I'll play some harmonics as well so you can get an idea of how those sound. So now I think I'm done with my loop. What I'm going to do now is just play freely, just to show you what kind of tones we can get for soloing or for slap out of this instrument. Okay. So what I've got here is I've got the pickups, volume full up, pickups balanced, bass and mid boosted, and the treble rolled off a little bit. Okay, what I'm going to do is just highlight the bass line. There you go. Now I'm going to dial the rear pickup. Take the level of the loop down a little bit. So now you've seen this instrument up close and you've heard it, and I'm going to give you my verdict. My verdict is 8.5 out of 10 for my rating. And in a nutshell, this instrument is suitable for a seasoned professional and will provide enough tonal variety for a number of professional applications. I think especially in the studio this will be a great instrument because the circuitry is so quiet. Also, the preamp provides for a lot of detailed sound. The OBP by Aguilar is it's a little bit of a clinical sounding preamp. It's got a lot of transparency to it, but you've got comprehensive control over 3 bands of equalization, and with the combination of pickup selection, it gives you quite a lot of variety. Although it is not my favorite kind of sound for a preamp. However, I prefer something that's a little bit more creamy, a little bit more analog-y sounding, and a slightly warmer, less clinical. But that's just my personal choice. So that's one reason why I personally haven't given it higher marks than 8.5. In terms of construction, though, can't fault it. The construction is solid. It's just as good in terms of construction, build quality as their handmade range or premium range. Finish, though, of course, finish is very simple compared to premium range, which has more figured woods and stuff like that. but the finish is very high quality. You've got a very hard wearing lacquer on here, a urethane lacquer, and the the binding is nice, very elegant. Hardware wise, the Gotoh hardware on this is not their highest end, but it does its job very well, making for a very reliable instrument that I think any professional could use this as a working bass. You could take it on the road. It's not going to go out of tune. The neck's not going to warp. So I think what you got here essentially is value for money. At $1,500 roughly, the current retail price, you can't really fault it. I mean, that it directly competes with more expensive instruments on the market, and I don't think you're going to find this kind of quality at that value for money. So that is one reason why I highly recommend this. You should check out other instruments by Bacchus. The DX range is more expensive. It's in the handmade. Range, so uses slightly higher grade woods. And the preamp on that is Bartolini. I gave that one 10 out of 10 because it's just I couldn't fault it. It had everything that I would want in a bass guitar. But that's just my personal choice. This one, definitely a great instrument. You would be satisfied with this, no doubt. So there you go. Thanks for watching.